Hello everybody and welcome back to Racing Prodigy, where we will be awarding another Prodigy Pass here this evening. It is the second Prodigy Pass selection show here live and on Racing Prodigy. Welcome along one and all. My name is Ewan O'Leary. Very excited to be here once again for a great chance for one of these drivers to win a Prodigy Pass, get into Prodigy Week and have that experience at Atlanta Motorsports Park. Of course, there's been a selection process and a whole load of Prodigy Passes given out so far, but this is one selected by judges, by Prodigy Search Committee process. Our judges, Max Papis and the Random Call Sign, will be joining us a little bit later on to tell us a little bit about how they selected the 10 finalists and, of course, how they selected the final winner for this Prodigy Pass here this evening. Of course, we've had many beforehand. We've been on iRacing in the past, starting all the way back in the summer of this year. We've been with the GR86 series at Zoda, for example, but this is the important one, if you like. The selections for this process have come from the Pirel iRacing FF1600 Cup, which was the second iRacing tournament that we had here in Racing Prodigy for this season, and that is the sort of basis that we've taken this from. We're seeing some pictures of that racing from here. It was at Akiyama. It was fast and furious, of course, in these open wheel, low level, single seater race cars, and it was a fantastic time. But now we've gone forward to a selection process and our 10 finalists as well. Before we get to that though, let's just explain and put into context a little bit about what's on the line here this evening. First of all, for third place, an Aztec SimSports Invicta quick release adapter kit. That's a bundle of 5. For second place, it's a SimLab a pedal set XP1 load cell. That's a throttle and brake. And first place, of course, is that Prodigy Pass, which gets you into Prodigy Week at Atlanta Motorsports Park. Very exciting opportunity for one of these drivers who will be winning that tonight here in our second selection show for Racing Prodigy. So if in case you're wondering what Prodigy Week is and need a bit of an explainer, here is a little video explaining what Prodigy Week is and what the first prize is here this evening.
What should you expect at Prodigy Week? Well, as a Prodigy Pass recipient, lots of seat time. We're going to put you on a skid pad, autocross course, kart track, on a sim using SimLab, grid, and Aztec SimSports equipment. But most of your seat time will be in the Radical SR1 race car on the main track at Atlanta Motorsports Park. Now, you'll have a pro coach review onboard video and data. You'll work with PitFit Training, who trains IndyCar and NASCAR drivers. You'll work with Dr. Nick Molinaro, who helps pro athletes perform under pressure. You'll be interviewed, but don't worry, you'll get media training by DKC, and we're going to live stream it all on Racing Prodigy's YouTube channel with behind-the-scenes look into how it all goes down. We're going to open it all up, share setup information, data, and more, because we're here to provide access and opportunity.
A great opportunity it is for one of these drivers, one of these 10 finalists who will be taking that Prodigy Pass home here this evening. A big welcome on to everyone who's tuned in, of course, and show your support for your driver who you want to receive that Prodigy Pass here in YouTube. It'd be great to hear from you. Great to see who you're supporting over the course of the evening. Without further ado, though, we've got drivers waiting to find out who's won here, so we'll move along and introduce those people who have been judging the competition, those who have selected the finalists and of course selected the winner here for this event. So welcome along to join me, Random Call Sign and Max Papis, who have been involved in the selection process. Welcome in. Good to have you both alongside me. I'll start with you first of all, Max. It's a great opportunity, of course, but share with us just first of all what you look for in a candidate, what you've been looking for over the course of this process. We can't hear Max for the moment. I'm not entirely sure why. So we'll move across to. We'll get that sorted with Max, and we'll move to Random Call Sign just while we're getting that fixed. Welcome in as well. Just share with us as well what you're looking for with these candidates in this selection process.
So I'm really sorry for my voice, guys. It's been not a good week. So as Racing Prodigy is a type of contest that brings you from sim rig into real life, I was looking for a sim racer with tremendous potential that could possibly do the jump.
Absolutely, and we'll see if we can hear. I don't think we can hear Max still at the moment. But yeah, tell us what it was like to be involved in that, and sort of how difficult it was to whittle it down. Because we've got 10 finalists, and then of course, obviously, we're not revealing who the top 3 are just yet. But just tell us how difficult it was to get it down to those final 3 and get that winner.
Well, it was very difficult. Pretty much every single one of these candidates were very well chosen by Racing Prodigy. Every single one of them had something that it would excel on. Some of them already had seat time, for example, and a lot of potential to be unrealized, or they already have showing some potential. Some of them are extremely fast on the sim, and from all of these things, it was the case of trying to chip in and figure out who would be the best, removing maybe some of the people that might not be as prepared right now, and trying to figure out who is the person with, or a group of people with most potential to do the jump and be successful in the radical.
We're not too far from finding out. I don't think we can hear Max, unfortunately, still for the moment. I just sort of speaking, and we can't hear him at the moment, which is a shame. So we'll try and get that sorted over the next few moments. Before we go any further, though, let's just announce those finalists and tell you who they are and who those 10 who will be selecting from here this evening. In no particular order. Well, it is in a particular order. Actually, it's alphabetical, but no particular order for the competition, if you like. Swilly Almeida, first of all, a content creator actually from Montreal, Canada. 18.5k iRating, by the way, and those of you who know iRacing will know that is seriously impressive. He has been in sim racing for upwards of 5 years now, and he's our first candidate here for this Prodigy Pass this evening. Second coming up here in alphabetical order, of course, is Kamto Chukwura, who is from Ireland. There he is. He obviously competed in the iRacing FF1600 competition, of course, was nearly 2 seconds off the pace in the first iRacing tournament that we held back in June. But now, in this tournament, only 2/10 off of the pole position, which is a huge step forward and a big improvement over a very short period of time. Third coming up is Dino Philippa, who also coaches other sim drivers, by the way, which is something that Swilly Almeida does as well, by the way. Came from last to first in his final, and arguably had the best run in the competition in terms of a gain throughout the race. He's from Santa Fe in Argentina, and he will be our third driver looking for that Prodigy Pass a little bit later on. Kenneth Garcia will be our fourth driver. He's worked in IMSA as a fuel and tyre technician over his time and been a pro driving coach as well. He has now been sim racing for about 3 or 4 years, and he is from Atlanta, USA. In the fifth position, if you like, in the fifth driver taking part is Tom Katsadonis, who is also a coach of other drivers. He's from Adelaide in South Australia, and sorry, I've skipped a few there, haven't I? Jack Harrison, sorry, I'm going mad. Jack Harrison is our next in alphabetical order. He is perhaps the most active sim driver on the social platforms, etc. He's from Daytona Beach, Florida, and has a roughly 5k iRating, which, as you know, if you play iRacing, is very respectable indeed. Not skipping forward any further is Camden Hibbett, who is next. He's a quarter midget driver originally, but moved to Spec Miata Racing at 13, and is now 14 years of age, a straight A student as well, which is fantastic for him. A very young, exciting prospect for the future, which of course is what this is all about. Tom Katsadonis is indeed next. He does coach other sim racing drivers, as I mentioned, from Adelaide, South Australia, and 3 or 4 years of sim racing experience now, just kart racing at local club level as well, back in his native Australia. Thomas O'Regan is in our next finalist position. That's number 8, of course. He is from London in England. 4.5k iRating, more than 5 years of experience as well to his name. He was a part of that iRacing FF1600 championship that we held back in the summer. Don Squirrick is our penultimate finalist we'll be hearing from here. Very fast real world Spec MX-5 driver, and is also from Atlanta in the USA. There he is, more than 5 years of experience in sim racing he has. All of them do, in fact, a wealth of experience among these drivers. Cyril Zambra is our 10th and final finalist for our Prodigy Pass here this evening. He won a sim competition for a track day opportunity in the past, and now he's ready to try and win another one here from Zurich in Switzerland. He is, and he is our 10th and final finalist, if you like, for our Racing Prodigy Pass here this evening. So there are our 10 drivers, and there they are, all giving us a little bit of a wave, eagerly awaiting their call up here to the booth, and they all seem very excited. And why wouldn't you be as well? So yes, we're very glad to have them all here. We're also glad to have Max Papis now join us as well. We believe we've sorted through those little issues, and so I believe we'll have a quick word with him before we chat to our finalists and get going. We'll just wait for him to join the video, and we'll have a chat to him in a few moments' time. But before that, we do have a bit of an announcement to make in terms of not the top three this evening, but in terms of a previous round that we had in the Racing Prodigy series. So Racing Prodigy is, we can announce, promoting Dino Philippa to first place after running up to Kane Halliburton in his final. Kane Halliburton was awarded the Prodigy Pass from the T3 FF 1600 Cup. However, Kane is not able to make Prodigy Week, and he's not able to compete there. So Dino is the Racing Prodigy League's third Prodigy Pass recipient, and so we can hear from him now, and he joins us as we speak in the booth. Dino, congratulations. Welcome in with us as well. How does it feel to be in Prodigy Week now? I've got that Prodigy Pass through racing, haven't been promoted from that runner-up spot. How does it feel? Can't hear Dino at the minute either. I'm not entirely sure why at the moment. We're just trying. Hello. Go ahead. Congratulations. How does it feel?
Hello, all the Racing Prodigy team. Thanks for this opportunity. It's really important for me. And well, sorry for my English. It's not the best, but I try my best.
That's absolutely fine. How will it be for you, and how do you feel now that you know that you're going to have that opportunity? You're going to get coached by Max Papis, of course, and all of these other things as well. All these things thrown into Prodigy Week. How does it feel to have won that opportunity?
Yes, I am really happy. Thanks for all, and congrats for and others, other competitor, and I am really happy.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Dino. We look forward to seeing you there at Prodigy Week. Thanks very much for coming to chat to us, and congratulations.
Thanks.
Thanks very much. Dino Philippa there, who's won the first Prodigy Pass of the evening. Bit unexpected, maybe, to him, but yes, he is there in place of Kane Halliburton, who unfortunately couldn't make it there through the Prodigy Pass after winning his round. So now that that's dealt with, we're still left with our 9 finalists, of course, who are still waiting on. Obviously, Dino no longer involved in that, but he's got a pass to Prodigy Week himself, so he won't mind. We still have 9, though, who will be waiting and ready to go. So let's bring in the first of our finalists who have made it to the final 3 and will be winning one of those prizes. This is not an announcement of which prize they've won, of course, just the fact that they've made it. And we're once again going in alphabetical order of the 3 finalists, so don't get too excited just for the moment. Let's reveal our first finalist for our Prodigy Search submission here this evening.
I've been living off sim racing coaching and content creation since 2021, and so far I have coached more than 2,000 drivers, and all these techniques that I've been passing along to so many sim racers, both through free content but also through services that actually allow me to have all this. This is all from sim racing. I was able to even help real-life drivers improve their real-life driving technique. My biggest strength is actually communicating things. So what I can do is, as a content creator with over 80 million views so far, I'm able to communicate all my experiences, all the challenges, and all the technical deep driving, both in the simulator and in real life, and I can pass along to a lot of people and affect the community as a whole, and the strength of Simrevolution, that sim racing and real-life motorsports.
That, of course, was Suelio Maida, who is our first of the 3 finalists who will be making it and be in that selection for the Prodigy Pass. We, of course, still have 2 more to announce. But first of all, Max Papis, who we now can hear from, can also speak to us. Tell us, Max, why you selected Suelio Maida for the top 3 at least for this Prodigy Pass competition. How did you select Suelio for this one?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Can you guys hear me well?
Yes, we certainly can. Tell us why you selected Suelio.
Sorry for the... Absolutely, I heard you very clear. Sorry, first of all, sorry for the technical difficulties. It has been a pleasure to be part of the Prodigy. I know David for a very, very long time. And when he told me about this project, I was super excited about it. Regarding Suelio, I really loved your enthusiasm. I love the fact that you want to give back to the sport. You seem a guy that has a lot of enthusiasm. You're very articulated and definitely seem to know how to prep your videos and do your Instagram stuff, so I felt that there were a lot of great things about you that pushed us to, put you in this contest.
Absolutely.
Thank
there
you
are
so
still
much, Max.
8 to choose. Oh, there we are. Here from Suelio as well. Congratulations, Suelio. You're in the top 3. But let's find out who is our second finalist here, who will be competing alongside you. There's still 8 waiting, of course. So let's find out who is the second final contender.
Hi, my name is Tom Katsaronis. I'm 23 now from South Australia. I've been sim racing since 2019 when I spent all my money that I earned at the local fruit market when I was 19 to buy my first sim setup, and ever since then I've spent way too much money and time on it. But it's been worth it because I've gotten the bug, and I've just been doing everything I can to spend as much time on the sim as possible. I've been doing all the endurance races, spending ridiculous hours practicing, and trying to make racing my life. I've been coaching on iRacing, which has been an amazing experience, helping people improve and sharpening my own knowledge while doing the process. And to be able to work in a real life setting with engineers, mechanics and coaches would be an opportunity I would give anything for, to further my knowledge and to have an experience in real life with the real sensation of speed and the relationships that you'd build in a team. I would give anything for that opportunity, and I've also never been to the United States, so that's an added bonus.
Certainly is. There's our second of the 3 contenders, second finalist, Tom Katsadonis, who has made it the South Australian. Random, tell us a little bit about Tom and tell us why you selected him to make this final 3.
Sure. I really like a little bit of fast underdogs that drive at kart club level, and it gives them preparation for the jump. And Tom is an excellent iRacing driver. So for me, it made a lot of sense, and he also prepares himself pretty much daily for racing. So he already has the right attitude for this.
Absolutely. So Tom Katsadonis is our second finalist here for the final 3 anyway, and he's in contention for those prizes and that Prodigy Pass, of course. Still 1 more to go though at the moment. Still 7 finalists waiting for that final spot inside the top 3 main contenders. Let's find out who's going to be joining them, our third final contender for this Prodigy Pass.
Hello guys, my name is Sir Samra. I'm 17 years old and I was one of the finalists of the Racing Prodigy Formula 4 challenge. So I kind of already did it from sim to reality. I did a challenge in Switzerland where I won the time trial in a sim lounge, and due to that I was able to drive a Formula BMW on Anu Durand. That was one of the craziest experiences I ever did, and I want to do it again, and I'm just trying my best. I also won a Swiss, German, Spanish championship, and due to that I earned myself some money and I got this rig now. So the championship was from Racing Unleashed, and yeah, I started iRacing 1 year ago. I'm just gonna give it my best because it's a dream for me to become a racing driver, and yeah, we'll see where it will take me and what the future will bring. See you soon.
Certainly will. Sarah Zambra is the third and final contender for our Prodigy Pass here this evening. So we have our top 3. Max, would you like to explain to us why you selected Sarah to make that final 3, to make those final contenders for the Prodigy Pass this evening?
About the video and yourself was the love that you have and the enthusiasm. I really feel that you have a lot to grow, and you're very passionate, and you were very, very sincere on your video, and it reflected on the results you had on track. So the inner confidence was definitely clear coming out, from the video and the results, and it was awesome to see the enthusiasm.
And random as well, just quickly, would you like to explain why we selected Saro as well?
Yeah, it's basically his enthusiasm. It was very obvious that he really wants it.
Absolutely, and he has made that final 3, the final contenders for this Prodigy Pass here. This, of course, third place winning an Aztec Sim Sports Invicta quick release adapter kit, a bundle of 5, and we can announce the third place finisher here very soon. But yeah, all 3 of them in contention, and commiserations to the other finalists who didn't quite make the cut, but still a great achievement to get into that top 10 and make it there into those final 10 places, because it certainly wasn't easy. Don't forget that Dino Philippa made it into the Prodigy Pass position after Kane Halliburton unfortunately wasn't able to make it for his, so he has a Prodigy Pass, maybe in an unexpected fashion here this evening, but somebody else is going to be receiving one here this evening. It's going to be either Sueli Almeida, Tom Katsadonis or Saro Zambra who will be taking that Prodigy Pass this evening, and yes, go to Prodigy Week after all, which is what we're all waiting for. I can see they're all waiting patiently, nervously, and so yes, we can now announce our
guys. Before
third.
we go
Sorry, go on.
I would love to add a couple of things.
Go ahead.
May I add a couple of things, guys?
Okay, of course, go ahead.
Yeah, listen, I've been in your position, guys, a lot. I was part of the young Marlboro driver when I was 15 years old. The things I can tell you, all of you guys, is that unfortunately there is only going to be one winner, and that's how life is. But you guys, just to make it all the way and have the courage of presenting yourself and being in the top 10 is a huge deal. So there is not going to be a loser and a winner. You guys are all winners in my book, but obviously there is going to be one guy that is going to be, slightly above everyone else. It does not mean that the other, they cannot achieve what this other guy can, has been selected for. So, I think that's the most important message I want to send you guys.
Absolutely correct. So with our 3 finalists now waiting, we can announce our third place finisher, of course, taking that Aztec Sim Sports Invicta quick release adapter kit. So in third place, we can announce for this Racing Prodigy second Prodigy Pass selection show is Tom Katsadonis, who finishes as second runner-up in P3, and a congratulations to him once again, as Max said, for making it this far and making it into third place. As I say, real congratulations, and third place for Tom Katsadonis here in the second Prodigy Pass selection show. So that leaves us with just 2, Sueli Almeida and Saro Zambra. We can see on our screens here. Of course, just to remind you, second place will take a SimLab pedal set XP1 load cell, and first with that all-important Prodigy Pass that we've been talking about throughout the evening. So now, with no further ado, with our 2 finalists waiting and clearly very nervous, it is now time to announce our final winner with the Prodigy Pass here in the second Prodigy Pass selection show. Our winner, taking first place, is Saro Zambra, who takes the Prodigy Pass and will be going to Prodigy Week at Atlanta Motorsports Park. There he is. Congratulations to you, Saro. Great to see that you'll be there at Prodigy Week, taking that Prodigy Pass here this evening. A big congratulations to you. Before we have a quick chat there, well, we will have a quick chat, I should say, with the winner, if he'll collect his thoughts, and yeah, we'll hopefully be able to speak to him in a couple of moments' time. time, but I can see he's muted at the moment, so we'll just chat to him in a second. But yes, a big congratulations to you, Cyro. Brandon, would you like to tell us first of all, or just before we chat to him, just why you selected Cyro as our winner for the Prodigy Pass here tonight?
Yeah, sure. He is not only extremely fast, but he really wants it. I think in terms of that, he has that edge of just wanting it more than everybody else, because there's a lot of people that could be here on the top 3, and to get somebody in the top 3, it was just a matter of choosing what is smaller, or rather what is just better against the other ones. It's very difficult to choose. It wasn't really an easy choice, because even on the top 10, all of them deserve it in one way or the other, and then on top 3, the difficulty just went 100-fold, because you are already choosing the best of the best.
Absolutely. Very difficult decision indeed. And Max, do you have anything to add to that? Why do you select Cyro as our winner here tonight?
Congratulations. It's awesome to see your enthusiasm, and I feel that what I've seen is I look in a race car driver for speed. That's number one thing. God gift. It looks like you have a tremendous God gift, and is linked with a natural ability of being in front of a camera. That is something that is going to help you a lot in the future. And the other things that I really loved is the fact that your trajectory to be a better, driver, it's only going to be up. A guy like you can improve. You're very young. You have a lot of things, ahead of you in the future. And I wish that I'm extremely pleased to have you as the winner, because motorsport need more kids like you.
Absolutely. And congratulations from all of us, of course, to Cyro Zambra. Hopefully we can have a chat to him now. I'm not sure if we're able to. Yes, we are indeed. Cyro, congratulations, of course. First of all, just tell us how you feel that you've won the Prodigy Pass, and you'll be going to Prodigy Week.
Oh my god, I really can't believe it. You don't know, my heart is beating so fast right now. I'm just, I don't know what to say. I'm so surprised. Oh, fuck.
And yeah, just tell us your experience previously and what this will mean for you in terms of the future. What this experience is going to be for you.
Yeah, it means a big step for me, to go from sim to real and visit America the first time. I'm so looking forward to it, and having some seat time in a real car. I mean, I started racing during COVID. It was just for fun, and now to be making it in a real car really means a lot to me.
Yeah, and now you're here. You'll have a pro coach. You'll be tested by PitFit training and physical fitness. You'll receive media training, put on a skid pad, the kart track, autocross course, and of course that seat time, which you mentioned in the Radical SR1 race car. What about that it sort of excites you most about going to Prodigy Week?
Yeah, it's just all of it, and it's all of it. I don't even know what to say. I'm so nervous right now. I'm really, yeah.
Oh, congratulations, Sarah. Thanks very much for coming to have a chat to us as well, collecting your thoughts so quickly. Congratulations. Thanks. And enjoy yourself.
Can I just say some thanks to some guys?
Of course.
So I want to thank my family for supporting me, Racing Unleashed for supporting me, Racing Prodigy for making this possible, also take Sim Sport, Grid Engineering, Sim Lab, and everyone watching and supporting me. Thank you so much.
Oh, absolutely. Congratulations to you, Sarah. We look forward to seeing you there at Prodigy Week. And yeah, thanks for chatting to us. Congratulations.
Thanks so much.
Cyro Zambra, our Prodigy Pass winner here this evening in the second Prodigy Pass selection show. There is our winner, Cyro Zambra from Zurich in Switzerland, taking our Prodigy Pass. As he mentioned, only a couple 2 to 3 years of sim racing experience during COVID, as he mentioned there, and he's has become a force in sim racing now, and is really on his way to Prodigy Week, and we can't say congratulations enough to him. A big thank you to everyone who's been watching here along this evening, and of course, and congratulations to him. Commiserations to all the other drivers who didn't quite make it today, all the other finalists who didn't quite make it. Their next opportunity is just around the corner. So a big thanks for all of them for taking part. A big thanks to Max Puppis and Random Call Sign who have joined us here, or joined me here this evening to talk through this one. Thanks very much to both of them. First of all, Random, your final thoughts on this idea, the process that we've been through, and now a deserving winner as well. What are your final thoughts, having been on this journey with them now?
I think Racing Prodigy is something that sim racing really needs. There's a lot of fast sim racers out there with huge potential, but they need a way to get in. So seeing all the top 10 in a lot of the drivers that came into Racing Prodigy to compete, you can see the pool of talents that is available that sometimes don't have the means to get there. So Racing Prodigy, it might be something really important in the future.
Absolutely. Max, what are your final thoughts as you've been on this process now, selected Sarah as our winner, and what are your final thoughts?
I believe that what Racing Prodigy has been doing is what the motorsport need. Nowadays, it's very difficult to have an opportunity to make it in the sport and to showcase your talent. I had one when I was young, and I believe that what Racing Prodigy is doing is really cultivating the love for the sport and figuring out a way to make someone who has a great ability on simulator becoming a professional person. And I have a great belief that this is possible. The proof is into William Byron, that I've been working and coaching since day one. In 7 years, he went from iRacer to be a NASCAR racer and leading the championship nowadays. And I really believe that with the right time and possibility, Racing Prodigy will have a great champion in the near future. And hopefully, we can start with zero.
Certainly, we absolutely hope so. A big thanks to all of the finalists, of course, and a special congratulations to Saro for taking the win. A big thanks to Mac Puppis and Random Callside for joining me here this evening and being the judges on this show. But of course, that's not the last Prodigy Pass that you can get to Prodigy Week. There is still future excitement, more coming up. On October 12th, the Prodigy Search Selection Show will be back again, and the PRO SK Racing TKM Continental Cup Daily Qualifiers are still active, so you can get yourself involved. Maybe you can win one of those Prodigy passes and go to Prodigy Week. For now, though, we will bid our farewell. Thanks very much for everyone who's been tuned in. I've been Yona Lira, your host, and congratulations to Sarah Zambra, who has won our Prodigy Pass here this evening. And until we see you very soon here on the next Racing Prodigy Show, it's a goodbye for now, and we'll see you next time.